Sawadika, Yindi Tomrob, Kausu, Aimmika's track.
Yeah, just wait. What's it? That's some power. He gets stopped on the street all the time.
Really?
Yeah, being like, "Oh, are you Dorothy?"
Oh my God,
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. Oh no, that's so bad. Bonjour.
I should have seen them.
Okay, so everyone, as my friends say, welcome to my channel. So today I'm with Leah, my best friend.
Hi.
So can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Like how did we meet and stuff?
Okay. My name is Leah and I'm 26 years old. I was born in England, but me and my family grew up, well, me and my brother grew up in Canada. We moved to Canada when I was 6 years old. So I spent most of my life there and I came to France about a year ago. We met because I'm an au pair, Amy's an au pair. You've already said that, I'm sure.
Yes.
And our host families are like best friends and we live really close by.
Mm-hmm.
So when I became an au pair in September, the Amy's host mom came to my house to talk to my host mom, and she was like, "Oh, I'm getting an au pair, and I'll give you her phone number." And then Amy arrived the next week, and then we hung out, and the rest was history.
So I actually told you guys that my host family, so the host father, he is a singer, and the mother, she is a doctor, and they're both influencer, and her host family is actually...
So she does dubbing, and so she is the French voice of Margot Robbie for Margot Robbie's movies. So like Suicide Squad and the Barbie movie, she does the French dubbing for all of Margot Robbie's movies.
And did you know that before?
I only knew that because after I looked her up, like, because we had a FaceTime, I'm sure it was the same for you before you came out here. And after I looked her up, I was like, oh. And it's funny actually because people will like, for me, I didn't know her as a celebrity back home because we don't know French celebrities.
Yeah, at all, yeah.
But here in France, like when I go out with her, she gets stopped on the street all the time.
Really?
Yeah, being like, "Oh, are you Dorothy?"
Oh my God, crazy.
Yeah, it is really weird. I feel like I'm with a celebrity. I'm like, "Oh, you guys."
Why did you start to decide to become an au pair? What hits you? What's the turning point?
I really wanted to learn French. That was my whole goal when I came out here.
Right.
So I was like, I want to learn French and I want to go to France, and how am I going to do it? And so for me, being a woman and having no kids and nothing like that, the easiest visa to get and the easiest way to do it was to become an au pair.
Yeah.
Because there's no, it's not a solid commitment where you have to like find an apartment, find a car, find a, it's like you get here and everything's already here for you. So I went on Au Pair World. Was it the same for you?
I did too.
Yeah. So I did Au Pair World and I was just looking for a family, and I picked Paris because I wanted an easy transition of like, some people will still speak English, so it's gonna be easy enough for me to get by. Whereas if you went to like small town France, it's not likely that there's gonna be any English, so it would be a lot harder to try to learn the language.
Is there a lot of like host family that you talked to before you come here?
No, so I talked to one.
Yeah.
And then that was it. And then the next person that I messaged was Dorothy. And it happened like that. She was like, yeah, we want to take you, and it was super easy and super fast. How about you?
I actually talked to two host families, the one in Nantes and the one here in Paris. At first I was really hesitated because I really want to go to, I'm not sure if I would like to be in the city, because the whole reason that I'm coming to France is because I hated Bangkok and I want to like get away from the big city. But also I looked up, like a lot of people say that in Paris you get to meet a lot of people. For example, like you might have some like au pair friends. It's easier to find friends, and also the the French classes, it's gonna be easier than if I'm in Nantes. That's why I choose here. Is there anything that you like want to say to people that want to become an au pair, like some recommendations before they be an au pair?
I feel like if you want to do something, do it. That's my first piece of advice. If it's like, don't hesitate, because the longer that you think about things, the longer like you poke holes in like, oh, what if it doesn't work out? What if this happens? Blah, blah, blah. Like the more that you poke holes, you're just never going to do it, and you're only young once. And so genuinely just do whatever you want to do in life. But more practical advice.
Okay.
Make sure that you, I guess, get like a good vibe from the family because you don't want to be stuck with someone for 10 months and you don't know them and you're in like an awkward situation or they make you do, because technically as an au pair there's specific things that you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do, so they can't have you working like 40-hour weeks. So if you come out here and they're trying to make you work a bunch, that's not allowed. So I guess make sure that you like talk to the family and set out guidelines of like what's expected and what's not expected before you come out here, and then you're just living with strangers. So I have really supportive family, and like my dad and my mom, when I told them that this was what I wanted to do, they were like, absolutely, like essentially like I could live at home for free and like save up my money so that I could come out here and do this. They helped me sell my car, because I sold my car, you guys. I literally just left. I just left Canada. But because it was something I wanted to do, and I'm so like full force with things, I'm like, I'm either doing it or I'm not doing it. So anyways, but my family is very like supportive in that sense. And I had other family members who were very like worried for me and were like, it's a stranger that you're living with and all of this thing. And I feel like the more that, it's the same thing, like the more that people cast doubt in your mind, it's very easy to be like, maybe this isn't a good idea, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like you need to like be around people who push you to be like, yes, you can do anything that you want to do. And I was really lucky because that was my situation. My dad and my mom was like, yeah, absolutely, like, do it. And even when I told them, like, I don't really want to go back to Canada now, I'm not sure. I kind of think that I want to stay in France somewhat, I don't know. But my parents are obviously sad, but they're like, that's amazing, you should do it. Like, they're
So
very,
supportive.
yeah, they don't like pressure me to stay at the house or to come home or whatever. So I'm very lucky.
Since you've been here for almost a year now, actually, what's the biggest culture shock for you, or do you feel like it's not too different from Canada, or how do you think about France so far?
They run a lot here.
Literally.
Just
I 100%
There's people
agree.
running fast as we're doing this. Yeah, they run a lot. And no, but on a serious note, they smoke a lot. That is not
that
like
is
like in Canada, people vape a lot, but not a lot of people do
Smoking.
smoke like
Really?
cigarettes. Not tons.
I see.
But here it's like on the patio. It's very common. You see it like I see it outside of the high schools.
Right.
Like young people smoking cigarettes. So that was like a big culture thing, I guess.
Yeah.
I like the way they do dinners and lunch here because I feel like it's very like Amy came to my house the other day for like a lunch with our host families, and she was at my house for like 4 hours.
Yeah, literally,
like it's like a long thing.
Yeah.
But I like it because it's like it's not just like, oh, come for lunch and then like, okay, it was nice to see you. It's
Yeah.
like you come and we do like apéro, and then you do the dinner, and then you do dessert, and then you do cheese, and then you hang out and you talk, and like it's like a long thing. But it's nice because you get to, it's like you're spending good quality time with people. No one's like on their phones and like just like in different rooms. It's like everyone is very involved in what's going on. And I think that's really sweet, and that's something that I don't see very often in Canada, is like these really grand lunches
Yes.
or like grand suppers.
Yeah, that's actually what I said in my previous video. Oh, there's gonna be a boat coming.
Boat.
So actually, I said this in my previous videos about really long apéro time too.
Yeah.
So that really
Yeah.
confirms my theory.
Yeah.
It's-
I like it though, it's cute.
I love it too.
Yeah.
Too.
It's nice.
But also the downside. Is there any downside about you don't like about France?
Before I came here, everyone says that Parisians are rude. I don't agree to that. I think I've had very good experiences. Everyone's always been super helpful. I don't speak very good French yet. And I've always had like people be very helpful to me when I can't understand, switch to English if I need it. So I think they're very nice. However, on the other hand, like if they live here in Paris, for example, and they're going to work and you're in their way, or like you're doing something, like you're taking a picture right in front of them, or you're stopping in front of them, I can understand why they're like annoyed with things like that.
Yes. Agree.
Because as I've been here, like when I see tourists, like I'm still technically, I don't live here, but like if I'm going to class and like people are being slow in front of me, it starts to annoy me because I'm like, I've got somewhere to be, like move. So I would say like the one downside is maybe like there is a lot of people here, so if you don't do well in like crowds. The rest of France maybe, but Paris is very, very busy. No matter
Yes.
where you are, like,
Yes.
it's a busy place.
It's actually wherever you turn your head, you just see tourists everywhere.
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
Yeah. The
packed.
metros.
It is.
The
yeah.
metros are packed.
Oh, talking about this, where's your favorite spot in Paris that you want to recommend to people?
So my favorite place in Paris, I would say, is probably Châtelet, because Amy and I go there all the time.
All the time. I just end up there. I don't know how. It's just
We're not
always
even
there.
planning it. And
Yeah. But you see everything though.
But yeah, there's so much stuff, and it's like if you go for a night out, all of the bars are open, so you can go in and you can go be like, oh, I don't like it here, and go to a different place.
Yes.
And like, oh, I don't like it here, and go to a different place. It's so, everything's there. So it's so easy. And I also, this is not Paris, but Versailles, I really like.
Okay.
Have you been there a lot?
Yes.
I
Not a
love
lot.
Versailles.
But I love it too.
Yeah,
It's
so,
huge.
It's really nice.
Like, how much time do you think we should spend in Versailles?
Oh my god. The thing is, like, if you went to the castle and the gardens,
Yeah.
you've been to both?
Not the garden yet, actually.
Okay. But you can spend forever in that. It's like, literally, it takes you like maybe a few hours to go around just the gardens. And then if you want to go around the castle, it's like another 2 or 3 hours. I went with Jessie when she came, and we spent all day there. Like, we went in the morning, we had lunch there, we
Yeah.
spent all afternoon there, and we came home. It's just the castle and the gardens are massive. And then you've got other stuff to do if you like stay in Versailles.
Have you noticed any changes since you've been to France about yourself?
I feel like the beauty standard in France is a lot different and better.
Yeah,
I feel like
that.
I feel like they appreciate like natural beauty more than North America at least. There's a lot of like where I'm from, it's like a lot of fillers, a lot of like Botox. Not that that's a bad thing, no hate, but like it's just that's like the standard, I guess. And, you know, you get what I'm saying. It's
I
just
do.
more common. And I feel like here, like I see, and like fashion trends too. I feel like just wearing like a basic jean and like a top is like a cute outfit. It's like they don't go over the top with
Yeah.
anything. It's very like natural chic,
Yeah.
you know. And so I feel like, I mean, I stopped. I used to get Botox a long time ago. I've stopped. I also can't afford it now, but au pair salary. But I feel like I do my makeup more natural. I wear my hair more natural than before.
It's totally different.
I feel like there's a more natural approach to like physically, like they appreciate like maybe a more natural look.
I agree.
And like thing about my personality, I would say I'm a little bit more confident now because when you go to a country and you don't speak the language and you're forced to kind of like figure these things out, and you're essentially putting yourself into a really uncomfortable position that you have to like try to climb out of and try to figure it out. So it makes you rely on yourself, and I feel like you feel a little bit proud of yourself that you've like been able to do something like a task like that. So and now I feel like, you know, you could put me in any country, but it's like when you've done something like that, I feel like now I can do anything, you know, I can do whatever I want to do.
What is your expectation from coming here? Is it the same that you imagine it be?
So I wanted to learn French, but I wanted to learn French and then maybe like live here. I didn't know. So I'm from Canada and French is our second language. So regardless, if I was to go back to Canada with having a second language under my belt and that language is French, I would have a lot easier time finding a job like in government, like in national parks, travel, things like that, because it's our second language. So that was like my whole goal, but now that I'm here, I want to stay.
Yeah.
I want to stay so bad. I love it here. I'm the type of person where it's like I expect it to just come and like there would be something, like some sort of sign, something where I'd be like, yeah, this is what I want. Oh, there's a cute dog. So cute. So I didn't really have an expectation when I came out. I just wanted to do it for the experience and see what happens. I sold my car, you guys. Like I was like done with Canada. I was like, it's too cold. I'm leaving.
That's commitment there.
Yeah. There was never an expectation on it, but now I think my expectation is evolving and I would like to stay if I can. If I can figure out my visa, because that is a nightmare.
Please don't do it in July and August.
Literally.
They just have like this vacation.
bad,
They
so
take
bad.
this vacation really seriously, so you cannot reach out to anyone then. So
Et pourquoi ne l'avez-vous pas fait avant?
Parce qu'ils étaient en vacances.
Mais ils avaient un numéro de téléphone, ils ont une adresse email.
Écoutez, on va pas passer son temps à dire qu'est-ce que vous faisiez au mois d'août, parce que au mois d'août, ils étaient tous en vacances.
What's the most memorable moments in France?
This happened literally just the other day. I don't know if I told you about this. Did I accidentally said ass to Nico's grandma?
Oh yeah.
Or Nico's mom. So I'm finally getting a hang of a little bit of French. I was talking with grandma and I accidentally said a swear word because I don't know French that well yet, so I said a swear word to a grandma, and that's something that I'll never forget because she had to teach me how to say it politely so that I don't do that again.
What's the word?
Cute. I can't say it. Cute. It means, can I swear on this?
Yeah.
It means ass.
Yeah.
And I was trying to tell her, because we were talking about traveling, and I was trying to tell her that after sitting on a plane for 8 hours, my butt was hurting.
Yeah.
And I said, j'ai eu un mal au cul.
Yeah.
You should say fesse. Fesse is polite for butt. So
Okay,
if you're
I
learning
didn't know
French,
that.
yeah,
Fesse.
fesse. Fesse is like buttock or
Oh,
like
okay.
bum. It's
Alright.
like, yeah, it's like a nice way to say it. But I was so humiliated. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's my only memorable moment. The Eiffel Tower at night is something that I'll never get tired of.
Yeah, me too.
I remember it every single time. It's beautiful.
We just talk about this whenever I see the Eiffel Tower. I have like thousands of videos and pictures of Eiffel Tower in every different
Same.
angle. Do you think that France is really like what people is like have the image of it? How people have this idea of France being so romantic, so
yeah.
beautiful. Do you agree with that?
Yes, but only because like I feel like people don't care here. Like people don't care what you're doing genuinely. Like we're literally filming a video in front of people running past right now.
Yeah, just living their life.
Yeah, I feel like everyone minds their own business,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's why it's like the romance city, because you can like kiss people in public and it's very normal, like kissing on the metro, holding hands. Like, there's when my parents came here, and they were like, get a room, like that's so much PDA.
Okay.
Because
I see.
where I'm from, like people don't do that. People
Yeah.
aren't like touchy-feely like that in
Yeah.
public.
In the metro, I just see people just like
Yeah, sometimes it's a bit much.
it is.
But I feel like that's why it's like such a romantic. I mean, obviously there's all of the other like romance, but I feel like it's very like it does feel like a little bit like a movie when you first get here, because you're like everything is so new, and
It
there's
is.
like beautiful architecture that you see in the movies, beautiful food, beautiful patisseries, everything that you see in like a romantic movie. So when you get here, you're like, this is literally real life.
yeah.
And obviously there's a downside, like it depends how you look at it. There's also like things can be dirty and like it's not always beautiful. There's, you know, there's like garbage on the floor, things like that, but it's
Yeah.
like it depends how you look at it, in my opinion. I think it's beautiful. I love it. Drink break.
All right, so thank you so much for, we have a really honored guest with us today. So thank you so much for today, and hopefully I will see you next time in the video.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Okay, bye guys.
Bisous.
Bisous. Last question is, I cannot. Okay.
สวัสดีค่ะยินดีต้อนรับ
You just say, welcome to
Welcome to what?
Tofu.
That's what I wanted to say actually. Okay, how do I say it?